Hey guys, it's Frank here. Just wanted to give a update to my prior two videos about my distal bicep tendon rupture surgery and how I'm doing up to this point. So, if you took a look at my last video, I believe my nerve block had just wore off. I wasn't really feeling any pain, so things were okay at that point. So it's been kind of an up and down week from that point on to today. So after that video, I shot that video on a Friday. So on over the weekend, I started having some pain in my forearm, right around here, um, and in my hand a little bit, and it was because of the cast. They had the plaster cast they gave me was really digging into my skin, and into my wrist bone up here too. So Monday was a holiday, so nothing was open. So I went back on Tuesday, a week ago, about a week ago, to have them mess with the cast and readjust it or do any modifications to it. So what they did is actually they took a good chunk of the plaster cast off from my wrist to alleviate that pressure. So during that time, I really didn't have any pain on the incision and the area, but the pain was all because the cast was crushing my wrist and my hand a little bit. So I ended up taking those my painkillers for another 3 days. I could have been off them if I didn't have the cast issue. So I'd recommend you're watching this. You're probably going through something like this yourself. I'd recommend following up your doctor or keeping an eye on how they do your cast, how they do your plaster cast, because I don't think they did mine that well, to be quite honest. So finally got that cut off on that Tuesday, so was done with painkillers that day. Haven't taken anything since. So now I've actually had time, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, today, Monday. Kind of had 5 days or so to really experience what I'm going through or where I'm at. Um, so uh, here I am now. I just got back from the doctors a couple hours ago. They took off that plaster cast, and they've given me this kind of adjustable brace. A lot less lightweight than before. I've got movement with it as well. So it's kind of been I've only had it on a couple hours, but so much better than the plaster cast that they had me in. Some other things I'm going through right now too is I got numbness in my kind of within my hand here, just below the hand and in the wrist, and kind of it extends down here to where my incision is. They said that's normal. I've never had surgery in my life, so I was kind of, I'm one of the new guys in that department, not knowing what to expect from a surgery like this. So I got the numbness. Doctor said that's going to fade. It should fade, but there's a small chance that it won't. I'll have that numbness forever. But I mean, it should get better. A lot of stuff that I have been reading on the numbness, for the most part, it does subside in most cases, most everybody. So he said that should start to take care of itself within a couple of weeks, a month out, 6 weeks out, or whatnot. So that's also something that I'm experiencing post surgery here. So, anyways, back to the brace. It got me in this thing now. Pretty easy to adjust. Just what you're doing is you take these two. You kind of maybe can see, maybe not. There's these two or gray pieces here. You just snap those and undo it like that. If I want to take this thing off, doctor says I need to be in this thing about 99.9% of the time. So it's pretty much just like that cast I was dealing with, that plaster cast. But I do have a little bit more comfortable. I'm able to shower taking this thing off. I just unhook these four and then able to take it off and shower. Can't rub the wound, obviously. They just got to let the water run over it. So I'm looking forward to actually doing that instead of feeling like I'm in the 1700s with a bathtub full of hot water and pouring water on my head to get rid of the soap and shampoo. It's kind of a goofy feeling. But anyway, so this is what they got me in now. I'll be in a 90-degree position for 4 weeks. I go to physical therapy twice a week for the next 4 weeks, and they'll take me out of this thing and kind of start doing, one of these here to try to, try to work that tendon back again because it's been kind of stationary for so long. Um, so I'm glad I'm up to this point now because, like I said, last week was kind of a bear with having to still be on the painkillers and having to dealing with that unnecessary pain because of that cast. So looking forward to seeing where it goes the next 4 weeks. For those of you watching this, obviously you're going through this, so just my advice is to continue to talk to your doctor about questions you have. I mean, I was bothering the guy on his day off on Monday. I'm like, listen, you got to tell me what's going on with this pain here and here, and he called me back. So it was thankfully he did that even though it was his day off. But I'm glad I'm getting the care that I need, which is nice to have that. So I'll post again here maybe in 2 weeks, let you know how physical therapy progress is. But of course, if you have questions, just shoot them into the below the video there, and I'll do my best to answer them. So hopefully this has been helpful. Let me know if there's anything I do to answer your questions there, and good luck.